It's Wednesday, and I am looking for redemption because last Wednesday fucking sucked. That was probably the worst training session I've had on this program yet, so I want to go in and tear it the fuck up today. Yesterday's session wasn't bad. The power snatches were brutal, which is to be expected with the amount of snatch attempts I took at 150 on Monday, but it's Wednesday, it's a brand new day. I'm gonna make sure I warm up properly, do everything right, and go in there and have a fucking good session. And that's what we're gonna do. Sleep was phenomenal last night. I don't know if any of you are like this, but I'm literally one of the deepest sleepers ever of all time. Like, I will sleep through my alarm for an hour straight. It can be ringing the whole time 2 feet from my head, and I won't even know. It's a real problem. I just sleep so unbelievably deep every night. I don't know. How's the body feeling? Body's feeling good. Gonna get the quad worked on today just to keep it in shape. Like, it's not too bad, but some TLC on it will keep it pumping, keep the issues from showing up. Keep doing what we need. The only thing that works on my quad, like, you can do dry needling, you can do cupping, you can do scraping, you can do all of this shit. The one thing that really works for me is like deep tissue shit. That's the only thing that works for me. I don't really believe in all the other stuff. Like, I believe in it temporarily fixing. Like, if you need to get your shoulder loosened up, I think cupping can do that for a very short amount of time. And then within 45 minutes, you're back to square one. You have to like fix the root of the problem. And I think you can do that one way, and that's by fixing your movement, strengthening, fixing imbalances, stuff like that. But deep tissue definitely help. It's like an hour of getting my quad battered. My quad sore as fuck the next day, and that really helps. I feel like that does something. But here's like a rule of thumb I have. For things to be good, at some point they have to be equally bad. And this goes for everything in training. Like, steroids are good, but they're also going to have long-term health effects on you. You're gonna feel like a superhuman for a while, but you might not live as long. Training really hard. Eventually you're gonna make great progress, but that training is going to be hard and it's going to suck. And that's why, like, dry needling doesn't hurt at all. It doesn't feel like anything's happening. You get a little muscle twitch or something, and then they pull it out and it's like, all right, you're better. Like, it didn't hurt. There's no negative to dry needling. So in my mind, it makes it really hard for me to buy into, just because I'm not having to make any sort of sacrifice. Like, deep tissue is probably the most brutal hour of my week, but that helps me buy into it. I'm like, this fucking sucks. This is terrible. This is going to yield progress. Everything, like, that's why I think ice baths work very, very well for some people, because ice bathing is probably the worst shit in the world. Getting in an ice bath is very hard to do. That's why I think it works so well. Saunaing, same thing. Being in minute 22 in a 200-degree sauna, you literally feel like you're going to die, and that helps you. So I don't really know where I'm going with this, but there you go. But today is just gonna be simple. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm going to tear my shit up on the block cleans, and I'm not gonna just go in there and take whatever blocks are available. I'm going to wait for the blocks that I want to be open, because I want today to be good. That's one thing I do that I used to never do. Like, I used to have a bunch of superstitions when it came to training, like a ton. Like, when I was at California Strength, if I did not have a Jimmy John's sandwich at 1:30 before 3 o'clock training, I would implode. I'd be like, I'm fucked. I had to have that sandwich. I don't know why. And then when I would go to comp, I would have to have that same fucking sandwich. I remember when I was in Memphis, the nearest Jimmy John's was like 35 minutes away. And before weigh-ins, I made sure I got my Jimmy John's just because I'm so superstitious. So I just got a text. Someone is on the blocks, but that's okay. It's not my fucking gym. That's one thing that drives people away from weightlifting more than anything. If you're the best lifter in your gym, do not be a fucking asshole. I've seen this so much. Don't have a big head. I've done this, and I think back to when I was doing this, it made me sick. Don't do this. If you are the best lifter in your gym, just be that. Because of that, you are not any more deserving of a specific platform, a specific barbell, a specific set of blocks. You're not entitled to shit. Everyone there is paying the same membership. Everyone gets the same rights to all the equipment. Just because you're good, it's not a fucking hierarchy. Unless your gym's set up that way, that'd be fucking weird as shit. But if you go to the gym and someone's on the platform you always train on and they're not as good as you, if you get upset about that, I would do that shit. It's immature, and I don't like that I did that, but I was young, I was an idiot, and we all grow up and mature and realize that we used to be assholes. And this is kind of me having that moment in time, and it's real. So listen to what I'm saying. Anyways, we're close to the gym. I'm gonna pound the rest of this caffeine. I'm gonna get in the gym. I'm gonna lock the fuck in. I'm gonna dial in. I'm gonna throw in 6 Zins. I'm going to have a horseshoe on the bottom. I'm gonna have a horseshoe on the top. And I'm just gonna fucking get after it today. I got my camo pants on, so if you can't see my legs, blame Barbell Apparel, because they're just too comfy and I can't not wear them. Thank you so much. Why am I outroing the video right now? All right, that's it. I will see you guys at the gym. What are we doing? Cool. Dope. Fucking stupid as shit. We'll do 77. Go! Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. 400 pounds, bitch. Very good. All right, guys. Great day. Great fucking day of training. I love like week 4 on these cycles because if you notice the way I structure everything, week 4 the volume just drops and you get to do fun shit. Week 4 is all for like confidence and momentum, which is a big part of training that a lot of programs don't touch on. Like it's all structured like this is ideal from a physical standpoint, but you got to get fucking dialed mentally too. Weightlifting is 80% mental. And if the mental side of things is not dialed in and you don't have opportunities in your program to strengthen that mental side of things, then I don't know. Very happy with today. 400 pounds on the block clean is some good shit. Felt a little weird warming up. Just, it's a weird block height for me. The other blocks I wanted to use were taken and they weren't gonna be free for about an hour. So I had to make the decision. The caffeine was already in the system. I was ready to go. And I was like, I'm not gonna wait an hour. I'm gonna do this right now. So we just pulled out the metal blocks and went after it. I like block height to be like couple inches below my knee. That one's like kind of right at the patellar tendons, which is a really awkward height because that's kind of a position where you can only hit it properly if you have a lot of momentum off the floor and you do the first pull correctly. So that was tough. All good things about today. Really happy with today. I'm more happy with the 220 pause squat than I am the 400-pound clean. Whenever I can pause squat 220, I know my legs are in shape. Pause squats are like the best indicator to me that tell me, hey, you're strong right now. Because normal squats, I can get crafty on them. I can bounce really hard out of the bottom, but with pause squats, you can't. And I know I don't pause for very long. I've tried long pauses. If anything, it just causes hip problems. I lose tension at the bottom and it creates a lot of issues. So I do my pause squats where once the momentum has stopped, I go back up. And 220 is a great number for that. So I'm fucking really pleased. You'll notice that a couple things in the session were off at the end with the snatch pulls. Monday, I was in such a trance after all those snatch attempts that I just did clean pulls and that wasn't on the program. Oh shit, I just ran a red light. Jesus Christ. All right. Couldn't see it. Truck was in front of me. So today I went to do snatch pulls, but my pubic bone is fucking destroyed from Monday. And so I did the first set pulls. It hurt like a bitch. So I just decided that front squats, or what the fuck am I talking about? Snatch deadlifts was going to be the move. So I just focused on staying over the bar, staying balanced on the foot, and just tried to get everything I could out of that. But the weights are feeling substantially lighter right now. Things are moving in the right direction, guys, and I'm pumped about it. Okay, this truck is in my lane. Get the fuck out of the way, dude. But yeah, Max Out Friday is next, and this is a week where I feel like I have some actual... I think it's because my tempo is coming back, and I honestly think a big reason is because I fought for that block snatch on Monday, and that just kind of told my brain that, like, hey, it's fucking time to party. We're in a great spot. We're in a really good spot, and let's just keep this shit rolling. Like I said, for Friday, we're gonna do a complete whole entire vlog for the day, just to kind of show you what my Max Out Fridays are like. But guys, the progress is pouring in now. We've been really diligent with program. We've been diligent with our recovery. We've been doing everything right, and the results are starting to pour in. So we got momentum. We just got to keep riding it up all the way to 160, 200. So I was thinking about how I was going to phase the training, and we're going to do 2 12-week blocks. And if at any point I feel ready to put 160 or 200 on the bar, I will. I'm not going to like wait for a day, because I've made that mistake so many times in my career to where I was having just a great day and I was like, nope, it's not time to hit these numbers yet. So I never did, and I regret that always. So if I'm feeling it, I'm putting shit on the bar and going for it. We are playing the fucking game this time around. We're not gonna wait for the time to be right. If the time is right, then we're fucking going for it. So we're gonna have one ramp up. We're gonna have one peak. That peak is going to end towards the end of September, and then the following peak is going to end towards the end of December. So we have 2 peaks, 2 real opportunities to get in the best shape we can get into, and then after that, the end of Operation 360. So we've got 2 training cycles to do this, and I'm feeling pretty fucking confident, especially with how things are going right now. We're just gonna keep it fucking moving. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, let me know in the comments. Drop a like. Next video is gonna be a good one. Make sure you tune in for that one. That video is dropping on Sunday. This one, obviously, out on Thursday. If you guys could, click one of those links and pick up one thing. Chances are you're in need of either supplements, a new pair of straps, some new training clothes, or getting your blood work done. Chances are you haven't done one of those things and you need to. So if you could, just click one of those links before. If there's a code, use the code, and it helps me so much. Things I would recommend from each company: Barbell Apparel, ultralight joggers, all fucking day. You can get them with a Dozer logo on it. The shirts are sold out. The dog shirts from Barbell are sold out. I was thinking of doing like a Zen can, but doing DZR and then like the flavors dog pack and shit. I feel like that would be pretty cool. If you would buy that, let me know. Or if you have an idea better than that, let me know. I just don't know how down Barbell would be to make a Zen themed shirt. I'll pitch that to him. We'll see what happens. And Gorilla Mind, get Gorilla Mode Base, most reliable pre-workout in the world. And of course, get your blood work done with Beloaks. It could literally save your life. If it doesn't save it, it'll change it for the better. And get you some straps from Onyx. The wrist straps are fucking amazing too. They're like thin ones. I'm not using them right now just because I'm trying to keep an eye on my like wrist pain a little bit, because that's been my biggest issue in the past, is my wrists always flare up. So I'm not using them right now to make sure if they do start hurting, I do something about it and I don't just wrap over it. But if you're a fan of wrist wraps, get some Onyx wrist wraps, the Velcro ones. They are amazing. And of course, sign up for the dog pack. This is the last week of this cycle. Next week, a new training cycle starts. There is no better time to get on the dog pack than this week. If you're watching this on Thursday, you have a couple days to sign up. Monday is the start of a brand new training cycle. You can enter no matter what shape you're in, and it's going to be even more dialed than these 4 weeks. I've literally gone from 120, 150 to this. On Monday, I block snatch 150, and today I clean 400 pounds. So obviously it fucking worked. If you give it your all, it will repay you. So get on it, join the fucking crew, be a part of this, and let's just keep training hard. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you for Max Out Friday.